What if you knew a method that could help you understand complex topics with absolute clarity and retain it forever? Well, that is possible with a simple method called the Feynman Technique, a method introduced by Richard Feynman. Feynman was a Nobel Prize-winning physicist, known not only for his groundbreaking work in quantum mechanics, but also for his exceptional ability to explain complex ideas in simple terms. Feynman believed that the key to true understanding lies in simplicity, and he developed a technique to achieve this. This method, known as the Feynman Technique, is designed to enhance your understanding and learning process. It involves just 4 simple steps. Step number 1. First, you need to choose a concept you want to understand deeply. It can be anything that grabs your interest or something you're struggling with. Let's say you're curious about how photosynthesis works. Start by writing down everything you know about this topic on a blank sheet of paper. This serves as the foundation for your understanding. The act of writing it down helps solidify the information in your mind and gives you a starting point to build from. But here's a problem. This is the step where most people struggle, as they fail to initiate this method due to procrastination. If you're one of them, don't worry, we have some super easy tricks to help you overcome procrastination. We'll add the video link for you in the description below. Step number 2. Now here's where the magic begins. Imagine you're explaining this topic to a child. You might wonder why a child. That's because teaching a child forces you to simplify your language and break down complex ideas into basic, understandable parts. Use simple, everyday language. Avoid using technical or complex terms. For example, if you're explaining photosynthesis, you might start with plants make their food from sunlight. The challenge is to make the concept so simple that even a 5-year-old could understand it. If you find yourself struggling to explain something in simple words, that's a sign you need to understand it better. As Albert Einstein once said, if you can't explain something simply, you don't understand it well enough. Step number 3. As you go through the process of teaching it to a child, you'll likely encounter points where you get stuck or realize your understanding is shaky. These are your knowledge gaps. This is where you go back to the drawing board. Revisit your textbooks, online articles, lecture notes, or anything that can provide you with the missing pieces. Study these parts again until you can explain them simply. The goal here is to fill these gaps until you can explain the entire concept clearly and confidently. Step number 4. With your new understanding, it's time to refine your explanation. Organize your thoughts logically, making sure each part of your explanation builds on the previous one. Strip away any unnecessary details and focus on the core idea. The simpler and more straightforward your explanation, the better. This step is about polishing your understanding and making your explanation as clear as possible. But here's a problem. Relying on just one technique might not be enough sometimes. And that's where our Study Smart playlist will always assist you.